Hey, good afternoon. Here's our key for the reflections and translations review. So remember, reflections, translations, you don't have to memorize the reflection rules. I just want you to know how to use them. And of course, the translation rules tell you exactly what you need to do in order to find the image from your pre-image. So let's work with reflecting in the y-axis. You need to know what your y-axis is. You also need to know the x-axis, and of course y equals some number and x equals some number. You need to know those lines and how to draw them. I've got my pre-image on the left, and I'm reflecting it in the y-axis. And our rule for reflecting the y-axis, we take xy and we change it to negative x, y. So y stays the same, y goes to y, and then take the x value, and I'm going to change its sign. I'll make it the opposite of what it is. So first off, we have -7, -2. So xy goes to negative xy, so -7 goes to +7, because the opposite of -7 is +7. And then, like we said earlier, the y, we just copy that down. So -7, -2 goes to 7, -2. And then -1, -4, again, negative x, so opposite of -1 is +1, and y is -4. And h prime, for our image, h is -5, -5. We take the x, we change its sign, it becomes +5, -5. So +5, -5. And then, of course, if I was going to graph this, I could use those dots, or I could say, well, let's look at my line of reflection. That's like my mirror. And whatever distance away you are from your mirror, you know your reflection is going to look like it's that far behind your mirror if you're looking in a mirror. So if G is one step away from the line of reflection, or my mirror, G prime is going to be one step away on the other side. H prime is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away on the other side. And then F is 7 away on one side. It will be 7 away on the other side. So it would be H prime, and this would be F prime. So my image always has those primes. It's on the right. The pre-image is on the left. And then, of course, our rule is also there. Here's our trapezoid. I've got our pre-image already graphed. And our rule, we're going to reflect over the line y equals x. Here's my line y equals x. My rule is xy goes to yx. So look at Q. Q is 4, -1. So x is 4, y is -1, and that's going to become y, comma, x. So xy, I switch them, becomes yx. R is 6, -1, I switch them, -1, 6. S is 8, -6, so y is -6, x is +8, and t prime, again, y is -6, and x is 2, so 2 would go there. So x is 2. And then I could graph these, and we could look at our pretty picture. I'm going to skip down to y equals 2 for this one. Again, this is our third type. We've got the axes. We've got x equals some number, we've got y equals some number, and then we have y equals x and y equals -x. When you're looking at a picture like this, you need to know how to find y equals 2. That's y equals 2. And we also need to know that whatever distance away your point is from the line of reflection, your image is going to be the same distance away on the other side. So if O is 1 step away, O prime is going to be 1 step away on the other side. N is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 on the other side would be N prime. M is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away on the other side. And then L, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's M prime and L prime. And I could draw my square, or I guess it is a square. I could draw my square, and then I could find my vertices just looking at my picture. I'd like you to try number 4 on your own. So pause the video, use your rule, and then unpause it, check your work. Our rhombus, we're reflecting over the x-axis, so I'm going to take x, keep it the same, and y, I'm going to change its sign. So y is the only thing that's changing, just change its sign. So I can copy down all, excuse me, all of the x's. There we go. I can copy down -3, and then for a prime, y is going to change its sign. So -2 becomes +2. B, it's 1, -3, so it's 1, change the sign for y, +3. C prime, its x is 2, and -y, -7 goes to +7. And last but not least, it's -2 and a +6. So that's our rule. You could also look at the picture and do the same thing that we've been doing and just say, you know, C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the other side. Wow, excuse me, 7 on the other side is C prime. And then D prime is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. D prime. So there's my rhombus, my pre-image below, and my image above. Let me know what questions you have, and I will see you guys tomorrow.